How does character design affect gameplay in Overwatch? In this screencast, I will be discussing how the different characters that Overwatch offers can affect the gameplay in unique ways. I will be going through the different methods and situations that also affect the character's viability in the current game mode, map, or whether you are attack or defense. Overwatch has a variety of different characters to play. There are currently 23 characters available in the game which all have unique abilities, allowing players to find a character that suits their playstyle and help them improve in the game. Their choice in character can affect a lot of things, depending on who and how they play. There are a couple of factors that can affect gameplay that should be taken into consideration when choosing your character. These include map, game mode, position, and team composition. The first factor I will be discussing is how character design affects gameplay depending on the map. Since there are a large amount of maps and characters, I will only be overviewing a couple of them. The three maps I have chosen are Route 66, Temple of Anubis, and Hanamura. In Route 66, a good character to choose would be Pharah. Pharah is a good choice here due to the map being open, enabling her to fly around where she pleases without any obstruction, making her a harder target to hit. She is then able to use her main weapon to shoot people from above while avoiding their attacks. Another good character to choose would be Bastion. This is because of the amount of corners there are and the amount of places he could hide and set up, allowing him to mow down enemies. The only problem with this would be that if Bastion is spotted, he can be easily taken down by heroes such as Genji, Pharah or McCree due to his slow movement. Next I will be discussing the different game modes and how character design can influence them. There are currently 4 game modes. These are Escort, Assault, Hybrid and Control. Different heroes are better on different game modes due to their style of gameplay. Escort is a game mode that requires the attacking team to deliver a payload to a destination point, while the defending team must halt the attackers until the time runs out. For this game mode, there are a couple of options to choose from for both teams. For the attacking team, heroes with high mobility such as Soldier 76, Genji or Tracer would be good picks to choose as they have high mobility and can easily take out weak targets. The defending team should choose heroes such as Reinhardt or Roadhog, as these are heroes with high health and defense, allowing protection to their teammates and can also pull off some hefty damage when in the right position. Assault is a game mode where the teams must attempt to capture or defend a point. Some good heroes for this mode would be Lucio or D.Va. Lucio is good for this mode as the control points are very confined spaces. This enables his ultimate to have a large effect on people in the area, as well as in being able to blast people out of the control zone and in some cases off the map. D.Va is another hero who can take advantage of the small space as her ultimate, if timed and placed correctly, can blow up the entire enemy team. However, this does then mean she has lower defense. Control is a game mode where both teams fight over the same point. Most heroes are good in this game mode, however a healer such as Mercy can be very valuable as she can resurrect the entire team, which can make the difference between a winner or a loss of a round. Another good character to pick is McCree. McCree is a good choice due to his ultimate. If he gets into the right position, he can easily take out all of the enemy team. I will now discuss how Overwatch's characters can influence the gameplay due to their visuals and character model. I will be explaining the thoughts that they have to be taken into consideration when designing a character that will allow the game to remain balanced and fair for all players. As said by the YouTuber Extra Credits when discussing the asymmetric character design in Overwatch, one thing that Blizzard has to take into consideration when designing a new character is how the character can traverse each map in ways that other characters are not able to. This would mean that they have to add changes to the current maps that they have created and the future ones that they will create to help balance the game so that this new character does not have a large advantage or disadvantage over other characters. This makes the character design process more complex and expensive as new resources are needed, as well as changing old ones. There are currently 4 subsections: Attack, Defense, Tank and Support. The characters that are within these subsections have similarities that allow their design to be balanced when compared to others. The characters under the Attack section are all very slim models and have high mobility, making it harder for them to be hit by others. This is then balanced by their health. Their health pools tend to be quite low so that once they are hit they can struggle to survive, depending on the player's skill level. Good example of these would be Tracer and Genji. The characters under the Defense section have larger models and slower movement. They tend to be more boxy as it makes them easier to hit when compared to the attacking champions. This is then balanced as they have larger health pools and high damage that decreases the amount of times they are hit. Good examples of these would be Bastion or Torbjorn. The characters under the Tank section have the largest character models in the game. This is to make them clearly visible and have a larger surface area to hit. This is then balanced due to their large health pools, self-healing and shields or one-shot abilities. Good examples would be Reinhardt or Roadhog. The characters under the support section have thin models like the attacking characters. However, they do not have as much damage. This is balanced as they have AoE heals and buffs that can help their teammates, making them an essential part of gameplay. Good examples would be Lucio or Mercy. During an interview with concept designer Arnold Sang, he explains the importance of character design and how Blizzard breaks down the stages of how to make a character for Overwatch. This is a small part of the interview. First of all, we design the body type. How much armor are they wearing? What's the size of this character? If they're a tank, usually they're bigger. If they're more mobile, usually they're smaller or slimmer. For example, here's Roadhog. He's huge. His giant belly bursting through the front of his pants is instantly visible from across the room. This tells you that he's probably going to be hard to take down. And here's Genji. Even if you've never played against him before, his slim and elongated body tells you that he's probably quick and nimble, but probably not particularly good at taking a lot of hits. The character's size alone aren't enough to differentiate them though. The running pose is the next part of the equation, the silhouette of the character holding the weapon and running around. We go into animation and we try to push the silhouette of that character running in the game to be as different as possible from the other heroes so that they stand out. Just take a look at how Roadhog runs. He's lumbering and sloppy, right? This running pattern helps to make him instantly recognizable. And now look at Genji. His movements are much more precise, mathematical and athletic. Compare his movements to Tracer's, another character that's slim and mobile. Her run is a bit more wild, and she has that trail of blue light that always follows behind her. Each character's silhouette is like their fingerprint, a totally unique marker that sets them apart from everyone else. And since there are so many characters you can face in a given match, it's important for players to be able to instantly recognize who they're fighting. To conclude, character design is a complex system that has lots of factors that need to be analysed. These include balancing, game mechanics, and art style. To make a unique character that works visually and mechanically in-game is a difficult task which Blizzard seems to be able to accomplish. Everything put into character design is done to help make the game balanced and fair, and if things were to be changed, then it would affect the whole of the game, making character design a vital part of gameplay.